Hey guys, and welcome to FTM Transformers on YouTube. Today is Tuesday, September the 17th, and this week we're going to be talking about relationships. I've always dated women. I dated a girl, and she didn't find out that I was trans until the end of our relationship. It was really hard and it was really stressful, but at the end we managed to work through it, and she asked a lot of questions, and we ended up becoming amazing friends. And because of that relationship, because of those mistakes, I was actually able to be a more open and honest person in subsequent relationships. Then I ended up dating someone towards the end of 2011 who basically used me as an experiment. It was, they'd never dated a trans person. They didn't even know what it meant to be trans. And they came across a piece of mail that had my, at the time, legal name on it, my birth name, and was like, what's this? And, we hadn't had that conversation. Hindsight is 2020, and I didn't want to admit that I was an experiment, but I definitely realize now that I was. And it was, hurtful. It was very painful for me, and the fact that knowing that I wasn't cared for the way that I deserved to be cared for, and I let it carry on. And I did a lot of things for this person that I shouldn't have done because I wanted to prove that I was worthy of love. I think that a lot of trans people, we will get into relationships and we will try to prove that we're worthy of love when we in fact are trying to prove to ourselves that we're worthy of love. And I think that just comes along with the territory. We have a lot of dysphoria. We have a lot of maybe anger and just dissatisfaction with our circumstances. And sometimes we project that need to be loved when we just need to learn to love ourselves. Yeah, we have a long journey ahead, no matter how you transition, but you can't love anybody until you love yourself. And I know that's cliche, and maybe not everyone will agree with me on that, but I know from experience, once I stopped trying to love somebody and learned to love myself, love came my way in the most unexpected way. In 2010, I met Rachel, and we didn't actually start talking to each other until probably the mid 2011, and we didn't start dating until 2012. So our relationship built up over time. I'd say from the time that we started talking until we started dating was a good 7 or 8 months. And it happened. It was not anything that either one of us planned or anticipated. And truthfully, it's not anything that either one of us really wanted. But like I said, love just came at both of us unexpectedly, and we were in the right place at the right time, and things fell into place. I think that anyone that is going into a relationship needs to understand that dating a trans person is no different than dating a cis person. There are more decisions that need to be made, and it might be a little bit more complex, but you have to find someone that's willing to stand up for you and is willing to accept you. Anytime that there's a serious decision that has to be made, it's something that we make together. Generally, I'm the one that says, hey, I've been thinking about this. How does that make you feel? What's going to be the impact on our relationship? And 9 times out of 10, the conversation or the response is, if it makes you happy and you're healthy and it's worth it, then I'm behind it 110%. There has never been anything, to the best of my knowledge, that has just been, that's not a good idea, I don't want you to do that. It's just basically been concerns that are workable, that we can work through. She's accepting of everything that I have to go through. She has already said that she'll give me my shots for the rest of my life, because I may like tattoos and I can handle needles, but the thought of jabbing something into my butt or my thigh or my hip, just I can't do it myself. It's not gonna happen. I'll pay somebody to do it for me if I have to. But we talk about those difficult things. We have those really hard conversations that have to do with my dysphoria, and for the longest time, she didn't know that I was wearing a binder. So you have to find someone that's open and honest and willing to talk to you about your situation, as well as be supportive, because it may not be the easiest thing, but in the end, it's absolutely worth it, because love is love, and everyone deserves to be loved. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am to see the rest of the videos from the rest of the guys. Stay tuned, and I will see you guys next week.
I'll give you shelter out of the rain. I'll make a good day out of the pain. And if you got a long way down, I'll feel the same. I'll give you shelter out of the rain.
So in 2010, I met my girlfriend.